change the graphic.
Yeah.
But what up, guys?
What up?
Well, I gotta change this graphic because we did not get swept. We took 3 of 4. I wish we got the sweep. We took
Same.
3 of 4 against Boston.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna split. Jeff wasn't here for his predictions because
No.
he was doing
I was
volleyball.
having volleyball.
So I had to do it with
You and Jeremy.
Jeremy. So I would have been happy with a split, and then I was mad with that we took the series because we didn't win game 4. But whatever.
Whatever.
Let's go over game by game like we usually do.
Yeah.
But yeah. So first game was actually pretty solid. They won 6-2. The bats were awake, actually. Vladdy did solid. He had 2 hits, a walk. Santander had an RBI, a hit, a run. Menace had 2 hits and 2 walks. George Springer was the MVP. Probably of this series, actually. He was the MVP of the series. Had 4 hits, all singles, 3 RBIs. Kirk had 2 hits. The offense was pretty good game 1. Pitching was great. Jose Barrios, he locked it down. Yimi Garcia and Jeff Hoffman, they're automatic pretty much. So game 1 was just, a normal game.
Yeah.
The last 2 were kind of chaotic. We'll get to them.
They were very close.
Yeah. Game 2, again, the Jays didn't score that many runs.
No, not in this series.
Innings, these last 3 games, man.
Yeah.
They got to get up early. They got to put runs early. But yeah, Bo Bichette was great. Had 3 RBIs. He was the MVP in this game.
Yeah.
Springer again. He had a home run, the solo shot, the walk, 2 hits. What else happened there? I think they drove in a run on an error.
Yeah.
And Santander had an RBI. So, yep. Easton Lucas pitched. How you thought he pitched?
I thought he's doing good for his role right now.
He outpitched Garrett Crochet and Mackenzie Gore this year.
Yeah,
which is crazy. I don't think he'll put up these numbers. I think eventually he'll give up a run.
Yeah,
but for a 5-inning pitcher, this guy 5 innings, he's guaranteed to give you quality innings and keep your team in the game, and he did. He battled.
That's right.
The bullpen was great. Rodriguez gave a run, but yeah, Green was good. Rodriguez was good. Brandon Little was good. Even Flu Hardy had a good inning, and Jacob Barnes, he stressed us out. Fucking Jacob Barnes needs to get off his team. Eric Swanson has to get healthy quick, Jeff.
Yeah, we need him ASAP.
Jacob Barnes needs to be DFA'd. Yeah, I don't care. He gave up 2 hits. You're supposed to go 1, 2, 3. You're up by. This is the least stressful inning. You're up by 5 in the 9th, and you make it a game. That's not good.
That's not good.
Jeff Hoffman was warming up, so that was bad.
That was bad when you got to go to your closer again.
To even have the thought of going to your closer.
Yeah, right?
Crazy.
No, it's crazy.
But yeah. Game 3 was chaotic.
Yeah.
So
back and forth.
The first 2 runs were in the first inning.
Yeah.
Wagner fielder's choice, RBI, and it was what was it? Who drove in the run? I think it was an error. No. Yeah, it was Alex Bregman. I think it was a Bregman sack fly.
Yeah.
Where Lucas made a fucking Odell Beckham catch.
Yeah.
There was no offense until the extra innings. The pitching. You gotta give the pitching. What grade would you give the pitching?
I'd have to say it's at least an A.
Yeah, I'll give it A. Yeah. A+ actually.
Yeah.
Outside of Sandlin, really didn't do good today, but with the walks and 2 hit by bat pitches, but couldn't pitch today because he pitched 2 innings yesterday.
2.5. Yeah.
We sacrificed him for the game yesterday. Kevin Godman was amazing compared to the game in Queens. He had 10 strikeouts. Jeff Hoffman was great. Nick Sandlin was good yesterday.
Yeah.
They won the series there, and now last game, which is again, Jeff. Why do you think we didn't score any runs? Who was out of the lineup today, Jeff? He wasn't penciled in. Yeah, Vladdy wasn't penciled in.
Yeah.
And it just literally took 6 fucking innings for a run to score. The Red Sox scored on a bloop single by Bregman. And then the Jays get 2 runs after. Heineman drives in a run off the wall.
That was
and then
good.
Vladdy drives in a run on a fielder's choice. Terrible throw. And the Jays are up 2-1.
Yeah.
But then a wild pitch by Garcia. I guess they called it a wild pitch. I don't know. Like, Heineman couldn't fucking see it. It went off his first protector. It was terrible. I wish I never prayed for a hit by pitch in a while.
No.
And it was 2-2. But before that, Will Wagner probably cost us this game, really, with his defense.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a little hard on him because it was bad. He should have made that play. The third, it was right in his glove, but it popped out over him. And then the double play, he didn't scoop it quick enough. He didn't transfer it quick enough to second base. And that led to Bregman being safe at first base. So, like, Will Wagner kind of cost us today.
Yeah.
With his defensive woes. Offensively, didn't do anything.
No.
Like, as a whole, Tyler Hyman had a great game, 3 hits. But again, he had that chest protector incident. Walker Buehler shoved us. Pitching was good overall, like as a unit.
Yeah.
Sandlin wasn't good. He wasn't good in the extra innings, but I'm not going to blame him because he shouldn't be in extra innings back-to-back games.
Shouldn't have to use him.
Our offense we had opportunities.
We did.
Tablet, but the offense was fucking dog shit. These last 2 games, so they got to wake up against Baltimore. They're a worse pitching staff.
They better.
So, yeah. So, who do you think's your MVP again? Who do you think your MVP?
This one's probably Springer.
Yeah.
I think he played well.
Only one. How many home runs does the team have in total?
Total? 1, right?
No, like the whole year.
Oh, whole year? Shit, I forget. What are we at right now?
We're at game 12. We're past game 12, I think.
And we have, like, how many home runs total?
Oh, no, game 14.
Shit.
We have 6.
6. That's not enough.
That's not good.
No,
yeah, we got to hit more power. And Vladdy, Santander,
I know.
Bichette don't have home runs. Springer has 2. Jimenez has 3. He probably has his worst game of the season.
I think so today.
I guess him at the 2 hole does not work.
No.
Yeah, he didn't have a good outing there. And Heineman has a home run. So 6 home runs in total. None of them are your big 3 guys.
No.
Which is hopefully it changes in Baltimore. So let's go over the pitching matchups. We got Bowden Francis versus Sugano, which he's actually had a solid. He didn't pitch good against us. The pitch count went up, but he had a solid start to his career so far. He's 35, Jeff. He's a rookie at 35.
Shit.
Exactly. But he's Japanese. I can't believe he's pitching. We got to get to him. We kind of did last game against them, but we driving them 8 runs. But hopefully we get to him. 7:05 game. And then Saturday we got Barrios versus Cade Povich. And then on Sunday we got Easton Lucas, Cole Hamels 2.0 apparently versus to be determined. So what do you think? What's your prediction for the series?
This one I'm gonna say 2 out of 3.
I'm gonna say we fucking sweep. I don't give a shit. I think we sweep. The Orioles are not that good.
They're not.
I think we need 2 or 3. I won't be mad.
Yeah, but
I wish we lost today and won today. It just the way it feels.
Yeah.
I don't like losing the last game of the series, even if you take it. Just not a good momentum. We're on to playing the Baltimore right now, so tomorrow they gotta show up. Tomorrow the bats have to show up against Sugano. It was wild last game. Like he got a lot of walks. So you got to get this guy to walk you. You have to be patient with this guy because he's not a hard thrower. He's not a good we got to get to him because we did that first game and he only pitched 4 innings. So and we got Bowden Francis tomorrow. So
he should win.
He was great against the Mets.
Yeah, he was great his last outing. So
I think I say sweep just to be different, but I'll take it 2 out of 3. And if we take 2 or 3, our road trip would be what 5-5.
Yeah,
which is which is mid, but still, it's a tough road trip. You got two good teams. I'll count Baltimore as a good team. If we take the series, we'll be 5-5. That's a 500 road trip. That's fine, and we're going back home to face the Braves, who are struggling. Still a good team.
Yeah, still good.
I'm not going to count them out until like the season's like really dead. But they're a struggling team coming home here.
Yeah.
So that's all I gotta say, Jeff. Anything else you want to
add? Just like you said, let's get the offense and more run production for the boys, and I think we can beat Baltimore. Like you said, they're not as good as what people are saying.
Yeah, it's still gonna be tough because it's a division rival, but
it is.
We got spanked by the Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
They're
not looking good.
Their pitching is not the greatest.
It's not there.
I think our pitching's better. Their offense could wake up. Like their offense is like a sleeping giant.
Yeah.
Our offense has to wake up. Hopefully, it's in Camden Yards. It's Santander's first game back. Hopefully, it'll be so awesome to hit his first home run.
I hope so.
Camden Yards.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
It'll be awesome.
Yeah,
because you got that big wall in the right field. Just poke it over. It would be cool.
Yeah.
The offense has to wake up. It's offense. This is the park to wake up. This offense.
Yeah.
Fenway wasn't. We hit one fucking home run in Fenway.
Mm-hmm.
We still won the series, but.
Oh yeah.
I thought Fenway was like, oh yeah, it's a hitters friendly park. Not really. Like there wasn't any big explosive
home runs, big hits.
Both teams didn't really drive that many runs.
No.
It wasn't like 8, 9, 10. Like no blowouts really.
No.
All right, so that's all I gotta say, guys. That's all we gotta say.
That's all we gotta say.
Hopefully, we recap the Orioles series with a W.
Hopefully, we're back on a winning note.
At least.
Yeah, at least a few.
And we take advantage of their pitching because we're not facing Dean Kramer. We're not facing.
Not facing their big guys.
We're not facing Charlie Morin, who gave us a problem last game. He gave us. We beat him, but he gave us a little problem at the beginning.
He did. Yeah.
We're not facing Grayson Rodriguez. He's injured.
Yeah.
We're not facing Kyle Bradish. We're facing their fucking bottom guys. So we better win. At least two. That's all I gotta say, guys. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.